you can see on the screen, a nurse by profession. Make her feel excited. A nurse by profession. She's coming to talk to us because we are in the industry of touching people's lives. And that is what she's coming to talk to us about. And this is none other than Madam Damian Kalondu.
Let's appreciate our MCs. Good morning, ladies. Yes, I am so excited to be here this morning. It's afternoon, right? But here, we keep talking about morning a lot. And it's not by mistake. It's because we believe that we are always starting afresh every other time. Yeah? And it is also a reminder that as a woman, regardless of what you've been through, you can always start over again. You can always press restart and make your life amazing. So my name is Damian Nyamai, a mother of 3 between the ages of 15 and 2. And I'm excited to be here with you this morning. I did my nursing at the University of Nairobi a while back. I'm a Kenya-registered community health nurse, a network marketing professional, having made a choice to work with this amazing company. And I'm here today to take us, I'm a crown leader in the business, and I'm excited about that. And so grateful for the achievements that I have made so far. And I know that if you give yourself a chance, you will be the next. Tell your neighbor, you are the next. You are the next. Yes. Great. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to talk about matters health. Because when women come together, a day like today, there are many things we are going to talk about in terms of empowerment. And we cannot be empowered if we are not healthy. So we are going to talk matters health. And I know we are also going to be talking matters wealth as we go along. And you're going to be seeing people with different stories and different testimonies. So my opportunity here is to talk about health. And why are we here to talk about health? We all know that as a woman, just like our ACL Judy said, we are the primary caregivers. Right? Yes, if people are sick in the house, if my baby is sick, will she look for anybody else or mommy? They look for mommy. So we are the primary caregivers. We also happen to also find ourselves with the sole responsibility, the sole financial responsibility, or sometimes it's shared if you're lucky, right? Yes, so the health burden falls on us. So we cannot be here and fail to talk about matters health. And sometimes you are forced. So I've seen some people being forced to even resign their jobs to go back home and take care of a sick relative, right? And so when we talk of strength of a woman, that it comes with a lot of love as well. Right, so as women, we encounter a lot of health challenges. We find ourselves, with the disease burden, and some of the diseases that are facing us today are projected up there, be it heart diseases. Cancer is on the rise. When you talk about that, it brings a lot of emotions to most of us today, because either we have a relative who is right now at this hour fighting that, I don't want to call it a monster, because there should be a bigger word, isn't it? So this, you have somebody fighting that, a friend, or you've lost a loved one because of that. So we have a lot of issues: stroke, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, HIV, autoimmune issues, mental health, substance abuse, HIV, violence, and that is very unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah? Yet, sometimes these things happen, and you have to show up a day like today, smiling, right? Yeah? Provided for your family. It's very, very unfortunate that these things are happening, and we keep saying that we want women to be empowered so that we can know what we deserve, and we can be able to make better choices for ourselves. Yeah, reproductive health issues. We know how bad it is, especially in the African culture, if you have the challenge of infertility. Yeah? Some women end up losing their self-esteem completely, right? Others, if you are married, sometimes it might lead to what? To divorce. Imagine, because of something you can do nothing about. Yet we are saying, as a woman, you still have to remember what? Your worth. These are the things that we are encountering. Environmental health issues, chronic disabling conditions that will make you not even be in a position to work. So these are the issues we are talking about. Among others, let's go on. Yes, so how can we then be able to prevent these issues? Tell your neighbor, make sure you exercise. Yes. Aha. Why? Because a lot of health issues can be sorted with what? Exercise. And I know some people will say, but I'm challenged with what? Maybe arthritis. Trust me, there's still some exercise you can do, right? Yes, you just need to seek professionals, and you'll know the exercises you can do standing up, the exercises you can do what? Yes. And why should, as a woman, take care of yourself? Because remember, as women, what happens is we remember to take care of everybody except who? But I would like us to pause for a minute and imagine, in your absence, what would be happening? You see, there's a lot of problems. The gap a woman lives cannot be filled by anyone else. And that is why we are saying today is a day to remind you that you need to take care of yourself. And part of self-love, part of self-care is exercise. Tell your neighbor, exercise. Yes, I know some will say, but Damian, I go to the gym and for another 2 days I'm like disabled, right? It is just because you've not done it professionally. You get a professional, they can guide you how you can start small. I like something called compounding effect. Anyone who knows about compounding effect? Any of the ladies who has read the book Compounding Effect by Darren Hardy? Please stand up, we appreciate you. Wow, Madam Raquel is here, let's appreciate her. We have a couple of other women, thank you so much. Have you read Atomic Habits? Yes. Who has read Atomic Habits? Please stand up. Wow. Hey, to the Wasomis. Wow, let's appreciate them. Yes. Why am I talking about books yet I'm talking about health? Because every challenge that you'll ever go through in life, somebody has written something about it. And that is why one of the challenges I'm going to throw to the women who are seated here today is I challenge you to become readers. Tell your neighbor, become a reader. Yes. Start reading. Make sure every other time there's something you're educating yourself, including health matters. Because I know some of us, we lit the academic fire. You remember the academic fire? I was at the University of Nairobi, and I remember when we were leaving medical school, there were many academic exciting fires in the evening. Hello? Because you're saying, at least I'm going to do what? To breathe. But let me tell you something. You need to continue doing what? Reading. You need to be a lifetime student. That one is very, very important. Yeah, so another thing is, some of the health challenges can be reduced if you were neat as a woman. Hello? Did you know being neat can reduce some accidents that happen at home? Yes. We can all avoid bathroom falls. Put something, an anti-slip mat in your bathroom. right? Yes, that is your responsibility as a woman. Make sure floors are not what? Wet. Because some of these falls and accidents that happen, there's something we can do about them. Toys lying all over. Then a child trips on it. Before you know it, they have broken what? Their hand. That is our responsibility. I know for everybody, but especially women. Living a more responsible lifestyle is also very, very important. Using safety belts and helmets. Who knew that a health talk would include that? But it makes sense, right? Yes. These are things we can take. And because as women, we are also the educators, you can also teach your families how to do what? To do these things. If you're the one driving, say, we are not leaving before everybody does what? Belts up, you know? So these are things that can be taught from our homes. Mental health education, empowering women to make healthier choices about their health. And there's one big myth that I have seen people, you know, unfortunately believe in. That I do not want to go for any wellness checkup because what I don't know will not kill me. We are laughing, but it is true. Yeah, people say, I don't want to go for a checkup, I am okay. They'll go and say, I am dying. Yeah, so yeah, you know, you'll say, they'll go and tell me I'm dying and I panic and I lie for real. Now, that is not how we should look at health. I want to tell you, start standing up and taking full responsibility of your life and saying, I want to know how the status of my health is. And from today, I'll take charge. I'll start exercising. Yeah, I will eat right. I'll make better choices about the foods I'm eating. You know, it is important you get to know because there's a solution. We have a solution. So you don't have to be scared that if they tell me I have X issue, there's always something that can be done. In fact, I will tell you, don't go for any checkup if it is hopeless, if there is no solution. But solutions are there. So that is why if something is detected early, it is easier to do what? To solve. Yeah, so it is high time we stopped being ignorant and we started saying, I want to know so that I can do something about it in due time. And even if you go and you're told it's not very good, keep a good attitude, right? Are we all believers? Yes. Yeah, you keep a good attitude, follow the instructions, and you'll be surprised that I have seen people, just because they had a positive mental attitude about maybe their health status, they end up recovering. Because your brain is their most powerful organ, all right? And then, diet. Tell me about diet. We are going to underline it because we are going to come back here. Talking about what? Diet. Yes. But before that, let's look at what are some of the things that we are facing, okay? Kindly move for me this. Look at our current reality. Today, the same diet that is supposed to nourish our bodies becomes a source of chemicals and things that are not very good for our health. You know? So we are eating a lot of processed foods. If you have a date this evening with your girlfriend, will she take you for a mokimo date? Hello? Clearly not. Or let's find which restaurant makes some nice kadideri. Is that a date? Oh, of course not. What about, you know, let's go grab some pizza. You know, is that an exciting date? See our lives. You know, so look at, you know, so our bodies are being bombarded with so much. Did you know that when you're stressed, your immune system is challenged the same way as if you were sick? Having been, maybe your body has been manifested by bacteria or viruses or microorganisms. Did you know stress puts a lot of, you know, pressure on your immune system? Did you know that? Yes. Yeah, it does. And, you know, air pollution, water pollution, chemical pollution, unhealthy lifestyle, medicinal side effects. These are things in the current day and era our bodies have to deal with. Can you imagine that? Some people tell me I eat right. Please, let me show you what eating right is. if this is your plate permanently, half should be fruits and what? Then a quarter what? Whole grains. The other one is plant-based. Na kanyama. See, that is an issue. A big issue. And so, if you look at your plate, you look at your breakfast, if you look at your dinner last evening, very few people can claim to be eating as well as this. And again, remember the fruits that we are eating. Are they growing in the same environment that as air pollution? So the food that is supposed to nourish our bodies also is full of what? Chemicals, my dear friends. And that is why we are saying food alone is not enough in the current day and era to give you a good health. And that is why we are here today to introduce to you. Let's go to the next slide. Let's read this aloud together. The thing. Absolutely. And I say that with a lot of confidence. Because think about the food we are eating. It is already growing in a very polluted environment. You know, apart from the pollution alone, you find the same food. It has what? Pesticides. We have to spray pesticides. We have to use fertilizers. So that food becomes also another source of toxins in our bodies. And that is why we are saying, let's use supplements. What are supplements? A supplement is a high dose of the necessary nutrients that is either going to flush out that which your body does not require or fill in the nutritional gap. So that is why we are introducing you to high quality nutritional supplements from BF Suma. Because it's not just about taking supplements. It is important for us to take supplements that have been well researched. And how do you know that these supplements are safe for you? Show me the next slide. US is one of the powerful countries that manufactures high quality nutritional supplements. And why is that? It is because of the quality checks that we are going to be looking at in the next slide. But allow me to talk to you about BF Suma slightly. So the company that we are talking about has its manufacturing plants from Los Angeles, and it has been producing high-quality nutritional supplements since 2006. So most of the women are here today because they have been beneficiaries, or their families have been beneficiaries of our supplements. Let's move forward. Yes, so here are some of the certifications that are authorities on quality. If you know about quality checks, some of the quality checks you'll see here will be able to tell you how powerful our products are. Moving on, the mission of BF Suma is committed to wow, thank you so much. That is the mission of BF Suma. Yeah, to make sure they are committed to giving us excellent health products. Let's move on to digestive health products. Fantastic. Today, this is our #1 range of products. Tell your neighbor, veggie and probio. Just in case you have any digestive health issues, you can instead use Costrilax, which is at the far end. Those are two wonderful products for digestive health. So this is a very safe way of doing a detox. Again, allow me to also talk about that kind of detox that you are given and you're told don't leave your house for 2 days. What about electrolyte imbalance in the body? Si unaharibu kila kitu. Tunakutana na wewe umeishiwa na nguvu, ngozi imevaa nini? Imekauka. So this is a very safe range of products. whatever we're introducing you to today, we want to put you where? On the right side of the quadrant, where only 5% of the people are controlling 95% of the economy. Then of course, when you make your big money, you can become an investor, where money works for who? For you. Aha, show me the next slide after skipping. Aha, so allow me to talk about why the big quadrant. It's because of leverage. And leverage allows you to capitalize on other people's time, knowledge, expertise, excitement, talents, name it. So you're not depending on yourself. I say that leverage is a wise way of living, because any wealthy person knows one is too small a number to achieve any greatness. So if you have a job, I say congratulations, but we are also welcoming you to the side where your employers are, that one day you too can be there fully. That is what we're introducing you to. Thank you so much. So let's move forward. So I am inviting you to the big quadrant with an amazing partner, that is BF Suma. And our slogan is Brighter Life, Better Future. Yes, so bright morning, bright future. Bright morning, bright future. Now you see where that comes from. And just to summarize how you become a partner with BF Suma, you come in and as a beginner, we give you a kit. And our levels are called stars. You begin as a star 1. That is just the basic place where you begin. And once you start, you have an opportunity to, to share the opportunity with other partners. And together you can work to go through star 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 6, and 7. So that is between star 2 and 7, you are putting your team together, you are understanding the products, you are understanding the business. Then once you get to star 7, we call you a leader because you have understood everything there is to this business. Then we tell you, can you be able to empower other people, especially women like you? And if you can do that, depending on how many you empower, that is what takes you through star 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, in that diagram, there is something we have highlighted, we are calling the golden what? Why? It is in the golden layer where there are so many exciting things. But you only get there by empowering other people. Show me the next slide. So what are the benefits of our compensation plan? That you can make profits on a daily basis. The usher who brought me here in front is a young lady. I remember seeing her some years back. And she came in. Through this profit, she's able to not only support herself as a young lady, but she is so empowered. Today, I was telling her, Madam, you look amazing. Because I know it is inside what? Out. Because of what? The daily profits. Let's appreciate Jano, Vivian Midono, and all the leaders making it happen, especially through the profits. Then, once you have your team, you have an opportunity to make the organization bonuses, which you call direct and indirect. Don't worry about those terminologies. We just mean that you have an opportunity to make monthly bonuses, all right? Then once you start developing leaders, you have an opportunity to earn leadership development bonus, sponsorship bonus, and global bonus. And those things happen monthly. But annually, the company looks at your work every year. Your year begins from the day you start until 12 months down the line. And they're able to either award you with an intercontinental or international travel. Let me give you examples of intercontinental travel destinations. I've seen people go to Dubai in the 2 years I've been in the business, and I've also seen leaders being taken to Cape Town. Then for the international trip, I remember in my first year, we escorted people who are going to France. You know? Yeah, courtesy of what? BF Suma. Then last year, we had people who will talk about the amazing Hong Kong and Thailand. Then you can also be a beneficiary of our car awards. I know for us ladies, we love running errands independently. When there's one car in the house, what happens? Automatically, the African culture says, who should sort themselves out? What if you can be able to empower yourself with your own car? Isn't that amazing? That what you can be able to do with our car award. So you can get a normal and a luxury car award. I know most of us would also want to have a home for our families. So our Villa Fund every 5 years can give you that opportunity. And last but not the least, you have an opportunity to be treated as a real CEO by BF Suma through our Jacaranda Club. First of all, they make sure they have insured your health. Can you imagine that? So you get a health insurance cover, and then you get treatment of royalties. Those are the benefits of our BF Suma Comp Plan. Show me the next slide. So, ladies, as I conclude, the best time to plant a tree was? The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is? Now. Yes. So the time to take action is? Now. And how do we take action? Show me the next slide so that I show you how to take action. As you leave here, get your BF Suma registration kit, your detox program, products among other products, and I know we are going to meet at the very top of where BF Suma promises. In the beaches of the world, the airports of the world, and in the nice places as we showcase ourselves. Thank you.